What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Zoronden here, back with more of my Death Knight Nezdoron. Let's get straight to the action. And last time I think we left off, we were going up into the doohickey, the citadel. What are these called? I forget. Well, we're going up into the Ebon Hold. Forget what these buildings are called, Necropolis or something like that. We're gonna head up here, turn in a quest. Anyways, I've been slacking off a little bit lately, guys. I apologize. I meant to get these out more quickly, at a more decent rate. Anyways, we're back in, and we're gonna get some of it done today. So let's see where we can get. Probably get those pants today. That'll be nice. In fact, this quest is my pants. There we go. Awesome. Get out of this stupid kilt. Maybe is the there it is. Just a little slow to update. And there we go. Moving on. What are we doing now? Okay. Right now, basically, the reason you're coming up into this facility, which no, I don't think I need to. I can just grab this, right? Let's see here. Yeah, it's gonna fly me down. All right. Basically, that was phasing the area down here. You can notice the buildings are on fire now. And some of the NPCs here and stuff are going to be a little different. That's because they're just kind of progressing the zone. We're going to move on to the next area now. We'll run over here, and you can notice the archers are gone, and they've built this little podium. And, of course, Prince Valinar is up on it now, and he's yelling and talking to all the Death Knights. And, you know, I come in, I'm all special. I get a quest. They have to stay there. And I am reporting to Prince Kalseth at the Crypt of Remembrance. I'm still gonna ride my Death Charger, I suppose, for a while. But yeah, you can see the difference in the area here now. I'm not sure the horses are supposed to be standing up. Either way, the knights are dead. And all the other guys, all the humans and stuff are dead. Some of the guys are running around eating flesh, I guess. All the horses here, apparently, have turned into Death Chargers. There's the other skin of the Death Charger I was talking about. I don't remember how to get it. It's either a collectible card or something like that. But it's a little red and purpley, where this one's kind of more of a bluish purple and black. So, it's a cool option. I wouldn't mind getting one, but again, not too worried about it. Not going to pay money or anything. There's Gothic the Harvester, if you're familiar with Naxxramas at all. He, of course, is a boss in there. No spoilers intended, if you didn't know that. Oh, well. You'll notice that the hyenas over here have been turned into Scourge Plaguehounds, or at least Scourge Plaguehounds are now in the area where those hyenas used to be, but the coincidence is a little too much for me. Here is Noth the Plaguebringer. He is also a Naxxramas boss. Get that quest from him. And you'll notice Noth is here. And, I already forgot the other guy that's over here is here. And you walk up to this guy and you're hey, where's Hygen? Where's he at? Never say that name around me. Consider this is the one and only warning. Okay, I actually thought I knew what that was about. I don't remember what that was about. Someone somewhere will know what that's about. Once upon a time, I know I knew that, but it has been a while. So, Wrath of Lich King is what? 2 expansions ago? Yeah, 2 expansions ago. So, it's been a while since I was in all that lore and goodness. Anyways, we're going to run into here. There's Baron Rivendare, if you remember him from Stratholme. He, of course, is one of the 4 horsemen now in Naxxramas, replacing, I believe, Baron Rivendare. No, I just was looking at Rivendare. Fordring. No, Forgrain. Man, I am so messed up on all the lore of this expansion. I apologize. It's one of those guys. He's actually, his son is up in the death, or, good lord. His son is up in Ebon Hold, so when we get back up there at some point, I will point him out. And, so what do we got here? We need to find the Empty Cauldron, the Iron Chain, kill a couple of Crusaders for their skulls. We need to kill the mayor, get the registry, kill some crusade soldiers, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so you're going to notice I'm fighting the civilians here, the citizens. They're going to do one of three things. These guys are all cowering at the moment. But they'll either cower, run away, or they'll actually fight you. All three are not really a problem. Running away can be quite annoying. Cowering is probably the best, but even when they fight you, they're pretty weak. They're not really going to do much damage. There's a runner. Pull him back a little bit. But don't exert a lot of effort. You don't have to kill him, at least not here. There's a really good place to kill him, so... In the meantime, I will kill this one just because she's fighting me and deserves to die for her arrogance. Sorry, guys. It's late. I'm not doing good with words today. Her brazen attitude? Hey, look, that guy died from the diseases. All right, so that is where you get your pot. Iron cauldron, rather. I'm still in combat, apparently. That's okay. Over here in the blacksmith is where you're going to get your iron chain. So we're going to go that way. Of course, I am not high enough to have the ice walking, whatever it's called. Icy... No, it's not icy grip. This one I can actually look up, maybe? Let's see here. Path of Frost. That's what it's called. There it is. Yeah, Path of Frost. That, of course, lets you walk on water, which is really freaking nice. And back in the day, not a lot of classes had any options for water walking. There was not a water walking mount like they added in Mists of Pandaria, so a lot of options have opened up for water walking, but back then it was extremely cool, extremely valuable. I think back then only Shaman could do it. Priests could sort of walk on water. Problem was they couldn't mount up. They only could levitate, went away as soon as they mounted up. So that wasn't an option, at least as far as mounting. I remember all this because we used to all swim from the boat from Stormwind to Theramore. We would all swim to Onyxia back in the day. So there would be the priests all floating across the water. There'd be the druids, which at the time I played quite a bit of. And we'd be doing our aquatic form across the water. And then there were the shamans just water walking. Of course, that was mostly Horde at the time, or all Horde at the time. But we'd still see them, of course, going by. Because NXT was in the same place, and they all just travel there in the world. A lot of good times back then. But the game is definitely better these days. Do not let the nostalgia of vanilla get to your head. The game plays better, the game looks better, and it's generally just better. It's just you've been playing for so long, and may have lost touch with some old friends and buddies and stuff like that. But yeah, the game is definitely better today. And yeah, so we're gonna move into this area. There's a lot of junk on these guys you can loot. Whatever. The one thing, I'm trying to open my bags here, and I've been playing a different MMO all day, so I'm hitting the wrong buttons. One thing you're really going to collect is these skulls here, because when we turn them in, we can get a bunch of these, we can get up to 20 of these Noth special brews, which don't do much. They give you a tiny amount of health, but they give you 50 runic power. It's basically a rage potion for warriors, but for knights, and that is always useful. So grab those, get all 20 if you want. I usually do. In fact, I may grind them out in some off time, not on the video. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna play this guy much beyond this video play through. I'm gonna need to eat here. Holy crap! I'm getting a lot of damage taken. A little bit of death strike there. Come on, there we go. All right, take a look at Mayor Quimby here. That is a different model. You may never have seen that model before. You're kind of thinking, that's a really strange World of Warcraft model. That's actually way back from the alpha. That's one of the alpha models. They had different weights for some of the races. I don't think they ever intended to put them into for players to use, but they were in for NPCs. And every once in a while, you'll see one of the old human models, whether they're female or male. Some of the Defias rogues back in the day were the old human model. I don't know if there still are to this day. And then there are some old female models. I'm not sure where those are at, though. I've seen them around here and there. So, and even more so since Cataclysm, Blizzard realized, hey, we've got these old assets, and it adds a little expansion to the universe. You know, it makes things look a little different. So why not do that? And I like that. It's a nice little touch. So we're gonna grab that book, and now we need to kill 5 more citizens and 5 more crusaders. Should be easy to clean up and mop these guys up. Again, this is the area I was talking about. There are just so many civilians up here. Just come up here, slaughter them. Most will run away. Some will fight you. Again, some will cower. There's even crusaders up here. This is just a really easy place to get all your civilians. You don't really have to run around. You loot them all at one time with that group loot. Which was not a thing back in Wrath of the Lich King days. And again, a few crusaders around here. Pick them up as well. All that. Get a little mage weave while I'm at it. Why the heck not? So yeah, there I am. I got all those that I need. I can move out and start looking for crusaders. Come on. Oh, I'm used to Death Grip being glyph. I don't think I have. I do have some glyphs available. I just don't have any. There's a really nice glyph I like. I almost always use it on Death Knights. It just reactivates Death Grip if you get a killing blow on, of course, something that gives XP or honor. So it's very useful when you're going through soloing, doing your own stuff, leveling especially, simply because you're going to have that Death Grip available all the time. And that is just so useful. I don't know how much you guys have played Death Knights, but Death Grip frickin' rocks. It really allows you to pull things out of areas that might aggro more if you go in, but you can actually pull them out and not aggro. Now, it's not 100% by any means. If they're still pretty close to where normal aggro would get them, you're going to grab them. But it does provide a tool that the Death Knight might not have otherwise. So it's a really fun idea, and I've always liked Death Grip. One of the fun things you might try with Death Grip, if you're running around doing something and you see something that has spell reflection, try Death Gripping that. Most times out of not, the spell reflect is going to reflect Death Grip. And if you can think what that means you are going to fly towards the target. Lord Jessia McCree. I might die here. Oh boy, he's killing the zombies quick. I'm gonna get out of here. Ah! Run! No! Play with my zombie. Leave me alone. Ah! This is a terrible idea. Oh, that's actually helpful for me. Help me, ghosts. No! Yes! Help! Ah! Alright. Every once in a while you will get rezzed by a Vakuriel. I think it's a Valkyr, whatever they're called. I think it's one every 10 minutes or something like that. Once every 10 minutes. So these ghosts are gonna fight these guys. I don't know if they're gonna kill him. I'm not sure I really want to engage here. Wouldn't mind sticking around and watching though. Nope, he lost. I'm glad I didn't help. Oh boy. Let's get down here, turn in some of these quests, and see if they'll follow me into here. Alright, Prince Kaelseth. Let's turn in this. What are we going to get? Just money and XP. How we get a ring up next, though. That'll be nice. You! Give me some boots. Very nice. Starting to look like that Death Knight that we all know and love when they get out of here. Oh, I gotta go to the Plague Bringer fella, sir. I am out of combat. Looks like those guys left, so thankfully I will not be dying here again. I don't know where the graveyard is. It might count as right here, actually. Either way, let's go turn in this to Mr. Noth the Plague Bringer. And he is gonna set up a little cauldron of, well, plague, I guess. A little bit of a glitch there, but that's okay. I do love that he says, the task is done. If you don't know Naxxramas, he does say that in Naxxramas. That's one of his battle shouts, so kind of cool to see it. Anyways, place a pile of Crusader skulls inside the cauldron. That's where farming these Crusader skulls comes in. Now, the first one he gives you is part of the quest, part of the original amount you gathered. So there's 5. But more skulls. I can throw 20 in. I do have 22, so might as well do that. You can see I'm now up to 10. You can hold a max of 20. So that's definitely worth doing. I will probably do that if I don't get enough throughout the course of action, but you are going to be around this area for quite a while, and you can come back here and turn them in. You do just have to be careful not to go too far where it does change the phasing. So I'm going to log out down here. I think it's an inn, so I should get rested bonus. Let's see. No, that's not the case, apparently. All right, well, I'm going to log out here anyways, guys. Let's bring out Frosty. Where'd you go, Frosty? There we go. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Please do thumbs up and subscribe so we can bring you more World of Warcraft, more of my Death Knight, more of that all good stuff. Yeah, that's going to do it. Once again, I've been Zoronden. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time.